Have you ever sent out 10 group hotel requests and only heard back from 2 hotels? Well, here's the shocking truth. Hotels are literally programmed to ignore you. But I'm about to reveal the 3 methods that actually get responses, and one of them can save you up to 40% on your next company retreat. Hey, I'm Thomas Maziman, CEO of TeamOut, a tech corporate event planning company. We've organized over 1,000 successful corporate events for companies like Netflix, Reddit, and PwC. And if you're getting value from this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. Now, if you're planning a company retreat for more than 10 people, you've probably experienced the frustration of sending quote requests and getting ignored or delayed responses. But here's the thing, this isn't your fault. There's actually a hidden system working against you that most people don't understand. By the end of this video, you know exactly why hotels ignore group requests, you'll learn 3 proven methods that get fast responses, and you'll discover which methods save the most time and money. So let's dive right in. But first, let me tell you the uncomfortable truth about why your requests disappear into thin air. Here's what's really happening behind the scenes. The moment you need more than 10 rooms, everything changes. This is called the 10-room rule, and it's why Booking.com or Expedia suddenly stop working for you. These platforms only handle individual bookings. They literally cannot process group requests. So now you're forced to contact hotels directly. But here's the problem. Hotels prioritize relationships. They respond to people they know and trust first. Travel agents who send them business every month, corporate clients who book regularly, event planners they worked with before. You're a complete stranger. And as a one-time unknown client, you have zero leverage. Hotels don't know if you're serious about booking or just shopping around. They get bombarded with fake requests from people who are not actually planning events. And the numbers are pretty brutal. Only 30% of manual requests actually get responses. That means 7 times out of 10, hotels will completely ignore you. And if they do respond, expect to wait 5 to 10 business days, if you're lucky. So now, you know why your emails go unanswered. You're fighting an uphill battle without the right weapons. But don't worry, I'm about to show you exactly how to fix it. Now, let me show you the first method most people try and why it's actually setting you up for failure. This is the manual approach. You find hotels online, fill out the contact forms, send emails to generic email addresses like info@hotel.com or reservations@hotel.com, or you pick up the phone and try calling them directly. The good news, you can start immediately. No setup required, no platform to learn, just start reaching out today. And when hotels do respond, you get direct communication with them, which can be valuable. But as we discussed above, 7 times out of 10 hotels will not respond to you. Plus, the time investment is massive. You spend 50+ hours going back and forth with emails. Why? Because it's not standardized. You send your initial requests, then they'll ask for more details, then you'll clarify, then they'll ask for even more information. It takes at least 10 emails per hotel just to get a basic quote. And what is the worst part? You have no negotiation power. You're just another random person asking for quotes. They'll give you their standard rate with zero incentive to offer you a real deal. This method is why most people hate getting room blocks. It's designed to waste your time and energy. But there's gotta be a better way, right? The second method seems better on paper, but it has hidden traps that will drive you absolutely crazy. These are platforms like Cvent and Conference Direct. The idea is pretty simple. Instead of contacting hotels one by one, you can send bulk quote requests through the platform. On the surface, this looks much better, and to some extent, it really is. Everything happens in one organized place instead of scattered emails across your inbox. The response time improves to about 3 days instead of 5 to 10 days. And they usually use standardized RFP forms, so hotels know exactly what information to provide. But here's where the problem starts. These forms are extremely long and tedious. They ask for details you don't even have yet, like exact meal preferences, specific room configurations, and activity requirements. You will spend hours just filling out the initial request. Then comes the email overload. Once you submit your request, you'll get dozens of follow-up emails. Your request has been sent. Hotel A, open your request. Hotel B is reviewing your request. Hotel C has question. It's like email spam, but it's actually worse because you actually need to pay attention to it. And here's the kicker. The venue quality is usually pretty low. These platforms are filled with airport hotel, basic conference centers, and generic chain properties. Not exactly the inspiring retreat location you had in mind. You will get more responses than a manual method, but you will drown in emails and end up with mediocre venue options. There's gotta be a better way. But here's the method that changes everything, and the response rate will blow your mind. Modern platforms like TeamOut work completely differently. Instead of you begging hotels for quotes, they've built relationships where hotels actually want to respond quickly. The response rate is incredible. 95 to 99% of requests get responses within 24 hours, not 5 days, not 10 days. 24 hours. That's because hotels know these platforms send them serious qualified leads. But here's my favorite feature: instant price estimates. Before you even request a quote, you can see what the venue typically charges. These are not random guesses, they're based on actual data from previous bookings. So you know if a property fits your budget before wasting your time on a quote. Magic, right? You'll also get access to pre-negotiated rates because these platforms send hotel consistent business, they usually negotiated discount up to 40% of standard rates. That's money back in your company's pocket. Everything comes back in a standardized quote format, so you can actually compare options apple to apple. No more trying to figure out if one hotel continental breakfast is the same as another's complimentary morning meal. But here's the best part: zero email management. Everything is organized in one clean dashboard, and you also get help from an account manager. No spam, no follow-up cluttering your inbox, no hunting through email chain to find that one important detail. This is how you go from begging for quotes to having hotels compete for your business. The hotel prioritize this request because they know the platform only sends qualified leads. So let's break this down with real numbers because the difference is shocking. Method 1, manual requests. You get 30% response rates, you invest 50+ hours of your time, and you have zero leverage for negotiations. It's basically a part-time job that nobody wants. Method 2, semi-manual platform. You'll see about 60% response rate, spend around 20+ hours dealing with the process, but you will be drowning in email chaos and stuck with the mediocre venue options. Method 3, modern platforms. You get 95% response rates, spend only about 5 hours total on the entire process, and you get built-in savings of up to 40%. Here's my bottom line recommendation. If you value your time and your sanity, skip the first 2 methods entirely. The math is simple. Would you rather spend 50 hours to maybe get 3 responses, or spend 5 hours to get responses from almost every hotel you contact? As someone who's organized over 1,000 corporate events, I can tell you that the method you choose for gathering quotes set the tone for your entire event planning process. Start with the right approach and everything else will become easier. So there you have it, the real reason hotels ignore your group requests and the 3 methods that actually work. But here's something I didn't mention at the beginning of this video. Everything I just told you is completely useless if you don't know how to write the perfect group booking request. The words you use, the information you include, and even the subject line of your email can make or break your response rate. Most people make critical mistakes in their initial outreach that guarantee they'll get ignored, even when using the right platform. But there is a specific email template and request format that gets hotels to respond in 24 hours. Click the link below to learn the exact email template and booking request strategy that we use at TeamOut. And if this video helps you understand why you've been struggling with hotel quotes, make sure to give a thumb up and subscribe to the channel. We post new corporate event planning tips every week that can save you time, money, and a lot of headaches. I'll see you in the next one.